What is going on, guys? Neo here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer gameplay. And I feel really ridiculous for saying this again, but I am sorry for not having posted in however long it has been. But I've just been really busy with school, and I haven't had that much time to play, which is my excuse, I think, every time. But it's actually the truth. I haven't had that much time to play, and because I haven't had much time to play, I haven't had much time to get a good gameplay. And I haven't been able to get a really good gameplay. Also, not only because I haven't had that much time to play, but because I'm trying to get the freaking diamond shotguns. I'm trying to get the shotguns diamond camo. And as you can see right now, I start using the S12, and I actually switch from this to the QBB LSW, which is the second LMG, if you didn't know, because I was just fed up with this. This guy kills me 3 times in a row, you'll see. And I'm just like, okay, I'm done. So I switched to the Chicom accidentally, and then I switched to the QBB. And everything just goes uphill from there. Or is it downhill? Which one's, what is this, how does the saying go? It's all downhill from here. Like, is that a good thing though? Because I guess downhill's easier. I don't know what I'm talking about, but the gameplay gets pretty good. And I go on like a 15 or 16 kill streak or something like that. And so that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm not really here to talk about the gameplay to you guys because a very important thing happened to my channel. I am now, well, not really actually my channel, I don't know why I said that, but I am now a director for the Zephix TV network. Zephix is a channel like Machinima who posts videos from their directors onto their channel, and they can put ads on them and stuff. And I was actually approached by them. I didn't approach them, they approached me, and I was really excited because I got the inbox message, the PM. I got the message and I read it and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was kind of skeptical at first because I've gotten that message before, not the exact one obviously, but from other channels. But I went to their channel, they've only had like 50 subs or something, and they wanted to partner me, or director me rather, and they weren't even partnered. Like the channel that, those smaller channels that asked me weren't even partnered. So I was like, why would I become a director with you? But these guys were different because first of all, I go to their channel and I see that they are partnered, which means that that they can post they can post ads on their Call of Duty videos, or in more general terms, in their video game videos. So that is a good sign. So I was like, okay. And then I see their subscriber count. They have 2.5k, also known as 2,500 subs, which is a pretty respectable amount. Not that much for a channel like that who partners people, or who directors people, I guess. Was that the right term? I don't know, but nonetheless, I was fairly impressed, and I was like, okay. I was asking around. I asked my dad first because that's who I ask for pretty much everything, and he was like, well, what's the downside? And I was like, yeah, there is no downside. If I become a director of this channel, the worst thing that can happen is that the other people on their channel don't like me. But I mean, still, it's exposure, and it's free exposure. And also in the message, it said that I had the possibility of making money. And so I was talking with the guy, and I was like, so how much money are we talking about here? I didn't, just ask that. I mean, that was kind of rude. But I still asked, and he's like, well, you would only get paid for about every 1,000 views that you got on the video that you posted on the Zephix channel. I was like, okay. So I was going on their channel, and they have actually had a couple people who have gotten 1,000 views on their videos. So I was like, okay, that's a pretty good percentage of them. I mean, it wasn't a couple, it was more than that, but I was like, okay, so I have a pretty good chance of getting some money from it. But more than that, in the message it said, we can partner you. You have the possibility of getting a partnership. And guys, if I got a partnership, that would just completely change the game. This would become not a hobby. I mean, it still would be a hobby, but it would turn from a hobby to a job that I loved. If I got paid for doing videos like this, I would be so happy. I would just love it because, I mean, I don't have a job right now. I'm only 16, and 16 is around the time where people get jobs. But if I could you know, support myself, not really support myself because you know, my parents support me, but if I could, you know, pay for my own stuff or even help my parents out a little bit by getting a partnership, I would be just so happy. And that's what Zephix has allowed me to do. I made my first video for them. It was a pretty decent gameplay. I wanted to get a better one, but I couldn't because I hadn't played Call of Duty, you know, since they sent me that message like 5 days ago, and I hadn't played Call of Duty like at all, so I had to play Call of Duty just to get a game for Zephix, and it wasn't really that good of a gameplay. But I asked the guy that I was on Skype with, and he said, yeah, you know, that's an okay game, and he said I can use it. So that video should be going up soon. I don't know when, but when that video does go up, I would very much appreciate if you guys would go over there and show your love, show some support, because if it gets 1,000 views, you know, I get some money. But I think that if I get a certain number of views on the videos that I post, that's when I get a partnership. And I forgot to mention, like, at first I didn't even know if they could partner, because I looked at the other directors' channels, and most of them, actually none of them, were partnered. So I was like, okay, so do these guys even partner? But as I said, I still went with it anyway because it's still exposure. It's still free exposure, and it would still be exposure from a greater amount of people than what I have right now on my channel. So I was like, okay, you know, why not? And then this one guy posted a video which has, last time I checked, 3,000 views, which is pretty good. And I saw that he has been posting on that channel for a decent amount of time, at least a couple months, at least. And I saw that his video got 3,000 views, and then I went to his channel and I saw that he was partnered. He had his own banner which proves that he's partnered, and I can only assume that Zephix gave him that partnership after he got a certain amount of views, which could have been that 3,000 view video that pushed him over the edge. I don't know. I don't know the specifics, and if I'm going to try and figure those out. I won't really tell you guys because that'd be kind of rude, I think. But yeah, I'll just shoot for that. So anyway, once that video goes up, I'm gonna make an ad, not an ad, a trailer, and I'm gonna just have like a black screen pretty much. I'm just gonna say, hey guys, can you go click this link and go watch this video on this channel? Please leave a like and a favorite and a comment if you could. It would really help me out. And I'll just do that when that video comes out, and that will notify you guys when the video is up on Zephix. I hope that it'll be up this weekend. I'm not 100% sure when it will be, because they have a lot of guys directed, and it might take a while for all the videos to get cycled through and for mine to get uploaded. But nonetheless, I'm very grateful for this opportunity that Zephix has given me. I really appreciate it, and I hope that in the long run that I can get partnered. That's my main goal. I didn't always want that goal though. Like when I first started YouTube on my first channel, No I'm Demand 13, I started it in 2009, and there was no such thing as getting paid for posting videos on YouTube. That just wasn't even an idea. But then I think it was around 2010 when people started posting videos and they were allowed to put ads on them. So the game completely changed, and hopefully my doorbell doesn't ring right here. Okay, it was just a knock, but I think my sister's friend's dad is here to pick the friend up. But anyway, I didn't always want to get partnered because I didn't even know that you could. But then once I saw that you can, I always wanted to, but then I blew that chance on my old channel, which is a story for a different time. So I'll talk about that later. This gameplay is coming to a close, but I just wanted to tell you guys what was happening right now. I do have another game that I can upload tomorrow or the next day. It'll probably be the next day, which will be Monday, and I can post that. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that I am now a director for Zephix TV Network. Very grateful for that. I can now possibly be partnered on my channel, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, I would like you guys to, when that video goes up on Zephix, go and leave a like and a favorite if you could, and a comment, and that would just be awesome. It's not up yet though, so yeah, I'll make a video when it does go up. And anyway, I'll post another commentary like on Monday, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.